All right, well, good morning on Thanksgiving. This is Force Production Powerlifting Channel. I'm out here in Ann Arbor, Michigan, and I'm at my brother's house, and we're going to do this thing called the Turkey Trot. It's a 5K. I think me and my brother were going to be walking it instead of running it. I know he's going to be walking it because he says he's going to be walking it, so I'm just going to be hanging with him. Plus, I'm not a runner anyway. I'm a sprinter and a poor one at that. But anyway, let me make sure I get everything sorted out here, and I'll see you guys when the race or when the turkey trot begins. All right, bye.
That might come in handy.
Oh yeah, and no water, just straight up whole milk and heavy whipping cream.
We definitely would be walking with that.
Oh my goodness. You turn the corner and find out this is a pretty big deal going on out here. Wow. How long has this been going on? Is it? That's crazy.
They do like a 1 mile dash for the kids.
You said it's 3.2 miles?
Yeah, that's a 5K.
Right. Well, in the editing process, you know, you never know what you're going to want to keep and what you're going to want to get rid of.
Got Shrek over there.
No idea this was going to be this huge. I should have known though. I should have known though in Ann Arbor, you know.
I thought you were doing your statue of liberty.
Yeah, good luck out there. Yeah, coffee and two. Yeah, quick start. That's why we do things here. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, runners. Yeah. Yeah, they're off. Good clean start. Make sure your pants are visible for the official RF time. the finish line here at the
The cool thing is about this gorilla arm, you can do this. Yeah.
3,000 people.
How many?
I think they said 2,700. Like almost, sounded like almost 3,000.
Oh, that's cool, man. I can see my battery meter. So I can get the whole thing.
These little kids. It's hilarious how many kids under the age of like 13 just whoop your ass in this. It's like their times are so 25 minutes, 26 minutes.
Well, I've got a little sprinting regimen that I do throughout the week. And so 3 days I sprint. I go down to the park right down the road from us, and they got a huge, wide open field out there.
Tell me about that.
Yeah, and so what I've refined it to is day one, I do 18 40-yard sprints with like 30 seconds in between. And the reason I do that is because in a powerlifting competition, you get 3 squats, 3 benches, 3 deadlifts. And so what I want to do is I want to practice 3 sprints per each event. And I give myself 6 seconds on day one to sprint without breathing. So I do them all without breathing. That way my lungs get stronger. And then on day 2, I do 9 60-yard sprints.
Yeah.
And I breathe for those.
Okay.
And I give myself a minute rest in between. And then on day 3, I do 3 100-yard sprints, or 4 100-yard sprints. But I warm up with a 20, 40, 60, and 80. And all that mileage, or all that yardage comes out to 5,580 feet. So I'm sprinting collectively 1.016 miles every week. And 8 weeks before competitions, I stop sprinting so I can diminish fatigue, so I can feel fresh as a daisy on the day of the meet.
That's what swimmers do. You have like a swimming regimen.
Yeah.
They taper down, but that's essentially what practice is for a lot of swimming, is sprinting as hard as you can, so by the time you go to the race,
Yeah, it's
you
nothing.
do it once,
Right.
you can go as hard as you can.
Exactly. And I'll tell you, man, it's changed my body composition like crazy.
You ought to try to get into some swimming.
Yeah, I was thinking about doing that on Fridays.
These swimmers will put a snorkel on,
Yeah.
and then put tape over the snorkel.
Oh, geez,
And
look.
then put a pinhole in there.
Yeah.
Not literally a pin, but like a ballpoint pin.
Yeah.
So it goes from that to like that.
Yeah.
A regular snorkel.
Oh, I
You
see.
think, oh, that'd
I
be
see.
easy.
Right.
You have to turn your head and breathe. You just breathe that little hole.
Yeah.
Hard to suck in and blow out. You know,
Right.
It builds up your lung capacity. Is what it does, I guess.
No, it makes sense.
You can't train the whole time like that, but like if you're doing not sprinting, but if you're doing distance workout,
Yeah.
you can use it for that. But the swimmers got all kinds of. They got paddles you put on your hands, so your hand's like this big, but the paddle you grab it to your hand, so now you have a paddle like
Right.
this.
Right.
But it's the resistance now.
Yeah.
Now you're really grinding it.
Right. So you're paying a price for a faster time.
Paying the price. price for fast food.
Right,
Building
right.
up some packs and one shoulder muscles or whatever.
Yeah.
I'm gonna order one of those before the season.
Give me one, man.
Yeah, I'll get it.
Chilling.
It's chilling. Awesome chilling.
See, so you get up that hill and you got your
Break here.
right, your heart's pumping. You get this hill, man, you tear it up, man.
You know, now you don't fall and bust your head open.
Right.
So what'd you put in? You put this is just a hot chocolate mix and then you added more?
No, that's whole milk, heavy whipping cream, and 77% dark chocolate, and just standard Hershey's milk chocolate.
Pretty tasty.
It ain't bad. It would have been a little more chocolatey had I not eaten a bunch of the chocolate as it was melting.
How are you doing with your diet? You're not. I thought you said you were still fasting.
I have a fasting nutritional protocol, and it keeps me in between 237 and 250 pounds, and as long as I stay in between 231 and 260, then I'm good for a competition. So in a way, it's kind of good that I picked a weight class because it teaches me what foods I can eat when and where to maintain that weight range. And as I lift, my body composition keeps changing into more muscle than fat. So I bought a pair of 36 inch hard denim jeans like 2.5 weeks ago, and I was 235, and I plumped up to around, yeah, I know, I plumped up to around 250, 255. And I was walking by them, hanging. I was like, shit, I'll never get into those. Not right now, I got to drop another 20. And then the little voice said, try them on and see really how much you screwed up. Fuckers fit me better. So that's that body composition, you know? So if I were to get to, today, when I woke up, I was 247.
247.
Yeah. And I like this because I like the weight I'm at. I don't have any body image issues anymore. You know, I'm old enough now, right? You know, hey, look, you know what I mean? Come on.
No need to go nuts with it. Don't go nuts.
See that? When it blinks like that,
What's that mean?
it means you're getting ready to lose all your footage if you don't stop. If you don't press the record button again and stop and get what you got. That's why like the snake diet, as long as there's this obesity epidemic, there's always going to be people that are going to be looking for ways to drop some pounds.
People been looking for that even before the obesity.
Right.
There's always been info for sure with the
Right. Right. Third burner 9200.
fat soup, this, that.
Right. Right.
But that snake diet is just, that's made for a certain type of person. So you got to have a certain level of discipline.
So that's the beginning thought about it. So here's the deeper thought about it, is that here's the seed, the seed thought. You plant the seed. The seed is you can do it any way you want, but there's basic principles to it. And the thing that people need to understand about what we're trying to do, people who know about like the fasting forced ketosis, is you're trying to teach people how to tap into their body fat for energy. And the way you do that is simply giving up sugar. And you can eat fat.
And that's
But a lot of people don't know that though. A lot of people don't know that. Because
a lot of people are forced into sugar because they shop at the supermarket
right?
or they buy food at the gas station.
Well, think about
Or they're just hooked on the sugar. You know, they're
well, think about when we were growing up, right? We watched cartoons in the morning. What were all the commercials were sugar cereals. right? And they would say part of a nutritious breakfast. Fuck no, it's not part of no nutritious breakfast. It's part of a breakfast that could kill your ass. So, and then you leave the house, you got McDonald's, Wendy's, Burger King. Remember how much candy we used to be able to get for $2? Wow. Fine. It was like, man, you're going to the couch, you're like a crackhead looking for a few quarters, right? There it is. Hey, it gets the job done, right? Now, we used to have to ride our bikes to go get it or walk, so you work some of that off, right? And your youth will take care of that, right? But the seed is planted about candy and sugar. It's good. Gots to have it, right? And you're training your taste buds to look at things like broccoli, onions, tomatoes, like right? So that's it's no play at the dinner table, right?
Yeah, it's hard to get off the sugars, and even worse than that is it's hard to get off those complex sugars. Breads and pastas
and those things are okay. And those things are okay and actually beneficial for you for actual fat loss when you adapt your body to a fasting focused lifestyle. Now, listen to this, man. Dad's birthday, right? I woke up that morning, weighed in 257. Pushing the threshold of my weight class and what I'm comfortable with. But it's Dad's birthday. Thank God we get another one with him. When I got those 2 cakes, made the lasagna, I was like, oh boy, I'm about to be 275 tomorrow. And I swear to God I would be 275. Woke up the next morning after eating like nearly a whole cake to myself, 2 lasagnas, 2 giant lasagna portions, ice cream, all that water. Woke up the next morning, 254.
Yeah, well that's because it's not an everyday thing.
That, exactly, and there's the thing, is that you can't do that all the time.
Here's the problem with, here's the challenge. I won't say it's a problem, here's the challenge. Most people that have a problem with their weight, you know, it could be biological, it could be psychological, it could be a whole host of confounding factors that you got to unravel and tease out and come to terms with.
There you go, there you go.
But as you get older, a lot of people with these weight problems, they've got a spouse, they've got kids, they've got a job. That is the hardest thing. That's where it's tough to get your
mind right. Right.
To really dial in on that because it becomes life is too short.
Right.
I want to be happy.
Right.
But you're not truly happy.
No.
Because you want to be healthier.
And who knows, man? All this stuff I'm doing might wind up not being worth a damn when I get around Dad's age.
Well,
you never know, right?
It's all about what you like, though. But to get somebody to do it with their life being pulled in so many directions, that's the challenge.
That is the challenge.
You figure out how you can get that together.
And you know why it is? Because it's an idea you throw on top of all that stuff that right up the bat is like uncomfortable to even think about. It's scary, right? So how do you get people to give up the fear of that? You ask people to face that fear and try it for 3 days. And then the next 4 days of the week, don't give a shit. But then you have 3 days where you go back into it and see if you can handle it on your 3 easiest, less stressful 3 days. Or you pick, if you're seeing that your day is stress-free and you're like, oh, I'm getting a freebie, the world's throwing me a bone, then fast on that day and try it out. And then try it on a day when you're really...
I can see 1 day. 3 days in a row?
Sometimes that's all you need. Is that one experience. Make you go, hey, I can do this, right? And some people, you know, they're happy to lose a pound a week. There's a woman I went to high school with who's doing the snake diet. She's losing half a pound a week. Yeah. And it's been 5 months now, and she's down like 60 pounds. Because she'll go on longer fasts if she can handle it with her busy life. And her husband, Lee, is now starting to get back in the gym, and he's starting to do it with her, right? So I don't do the hard sell on the absolute, you know, the dictatorship type of nuclear style fasting I did. I don't promote that flat out. I say
A lot of people aren't at the level you were at as far as how much weight you were trying to lose.
well, Mom having that stroke is what set me over the edge. I said, I got this coming. I literally have this coming, and heart attacks. And I said, wait. It's time to, hold the phone. It's a wrap on that type of thinking. I can't do this anymore. You know? That was like a pain.
Positive, man.
Right.
I'm sure Mom would be happy about that.
I'm sure she's watching right now going, check him out. He's badass now. Right? So, so that was, you know, and I made a video yesterday where this kid from Utah, gotta get some more. This kid from Utah, he almost had his arm ripped off by a machine at his job because they removed all the safety stuff, right? And they disbanded the unions and removed all the safety stuff to save money or whatever. I don't know how that works, but he almost had his arm ripped off from the elbow down, and they screwed up his delivery to the hospital, so he was bleeding out, and he almost lost that limb because they couldn't get him to the hospital fast enough. Yeah. And he was, I think, 80 pounds overweight when that happened. Yeah. And after he started getting better, he decided that he was going to jump on and do something. So I don't know if it was the physical pain that he went through that made like the idea of the emotional, like, fasting scared me, because I was like, how do you make it a day without eating? Wouldn't that be painful? You know, isn't it dangerous, right?
No problem. I can do a day without no problem.
Well, this kid, he must.
More than a day?
Yeah.
I mean, I could if I had to, but I would be like, I don't.
Yeah.
I like.
See that? See that? You're like, that's what I was thinking. What? But then you go, well, I made it through 24. Why don't I try 36? You know? And when I started on it, the guy who's selling it, who's repackaging the idea and selling it again, he said, just start off with a 3-day fast, man. Just go 72 hours and then you have a refeed. And I was like, all right, because he said it to me like, don't be a fucking bitch, don't be a pussy. You know, try it out, 3 days, Jesus Christ, 3 days out of your life. And so I was off, and then at the end of 3 days, I was down like 19 pounds. I said, I'm there. So
It's like going on Survivor. You're gonna lose some weight if you don't eat.
right, or if you watch Naked and Afraid, the people at the end, they're in like deep hell of ketosis, right? Yeah, that's right, that's right. So this kid out in Utah, now his mom, after seeing him lose a bunch of weight, his mom wants to get on there, and he was telling me about her, saying, you know, she was in like this abusive relationship with this guy she was dating, and she used to be on top of her life and everything, but this guy came in, and then everything went crazy. Now they're broken up. She's just like down in the dumps. And so like I dedicated a video to him and his mom, and I was talking to his mom on the video. I said, you know, like your son went through some serious pain that made the snake diet seem easy to him. That's what I'm imagining, you know. And so he's made a deep connection to his life in some way, and I said, I can't provide like that. I can't provide that aha moment for you, but I can just talk about like the basic principles of it, and you can do it at whatever speed you want, and you'll get good results, you know.
People have to have that aha moment.
That's it.
I think most people don't get that.
Yeah.
People don't ever get that. Even when they think they got it,
Yeah.
they just don't get it.
Well, I had it. The last aha moment before this, last like 4 years, was back in OCC, almost 2 decades ago, where there were these two girls that were in my photography class, and they were fine, man. And they didn't even know I existed because I was a giant butterball, right? And the shit hurt me one day so bad, I started walking. It didn't stop. And then, right? Oh, you know what I mean, though. Yeah, I was about to get no play, right? And so I said, man, that's bullshit. I can get some play. I just got to start getting in shape. So I started walking, and I got into some halfway decent shape. But it didn't last because I didn't have like a deep connection to it like with mom. Where this, I can see now. I can really kind of grasp the idea that in a blink of an eye, I'll be dad's age. So I better get some things correct. I better start being able to make some money. I better get myself in shape, because you and I, if we both live to be old men, we're probably going to want to make sure we can take care of each other. Yeah. And I don't want to be a guy who's left, who can't take monetary responsibility at some level and be worth something on that level. You know, I mean, I see Naomi as a real driven student who, she keeps her nose clean and stays away from criminal-minded individuals and keeps her head straight. Yeah, I'm pretty sure she will. Right. And John, I think he'll have an aha moment down the road, you know, because he's got you to look at and say, might have been real hard on me, it might have been a hard ass and a dickhead sometimes, but look the way he was living, you know. And that's how you can do it, is just be the living example, you know. And hopefully they'll say, well, maybe I want some of that, and can the lifestyle I'm living, can I apply that to the lifestyle? If not, I got to change it. Yeah. You know.
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah. I mean,
that little hill right there at the very end, that's cruel. That's a mad.
Was that a hill? I thought we was walking downhill.
We did, and then we walked uphill.
Oh, I thought we were walking downhill this whole time.
Oh, you're gonna beat me next year.
Well, you know.
That's not how I look at it.
That's not how I was looking at that damn hill.
I'm like, here comes the hill. Yeah.
Oh, you were thinking that? I was just like, what? I was just like, this is a nice summer day.
I'm thinking that for next year. I'm already thinking that for next year. I'm like,
oh, you're thinking ahead. Okay. All right. Oh, we got to run it next year. We got to run it next year. What day is that, Christmas?
I don't know what day of the week it is.
Yeah. Okay. Because
we'll look at it later.
Today is a training day.
Yeah.
And so I've got that the strongman gym I can go to, where I know the code, so I just go in and drop 10. Yeah. And so I got to make it out there and get my training in before I eat. So, and then after I eat, like dinner, I go home and I've got an assignment that's due. And so it'll be a full day, but let me see what day Christmas is on. Because if Christmas is on a training day, well shit, I got this, what the hell am I thinking? I can still go to the strongman gym. So if you want to do that thing on Christmas Day, then let me know. Yeah.
I'm sure that the registration is still open. I'll check it out later today. I'll go online.
Okay. Yeah, if it is, man, sign it up. How many miles is that one?
They're all 5Ks.
Oh, okay.
There are other races, like there's the Dexter Ann Arbor.